88.9 WEAA. You are inside of the Gospel Grace Morning Show. I'm Derryck Fletcher. Excited to have my friend, the church attorney, Erika Cole, back with us here at the Gospel Grace Morning Show. Good morning, Erika.
Good morning. So good to be here. Thanks for having me on the show again.
It is always good to see you. I feel like this is like homecoming. Welcome home.
We love a good homecoming.
Remember we used to do a segment every month?
We did. So it's fun to be back. Thanks for having me.
Well, I'm excited about the 18th Annual Church Law and Leadership Summit. It is coming up next month. Folks need to register if they have not already.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I can't believe it's our 18th year. This is really a vision that God provided, a way to serve churches and church leaders. And I love that we're able to connect virtually now. So over 400 or so church leaders have already signed up from around the nation, and I just didn't want to miss this opportunity to connect with your audience.
This year's theme is For Such a Time as This, Standing Firm, Serving Strong. The time that we are in now is a time that this generation has not seen before. What is happening from a regulatory perspective, right? Like we see what is happening in the news, we see what's happening politically, but our churches, our houses of faith have to navigate these really uncertain times.
And it's changing every day, right? Every day we're having breaking news, and there are some significant changes in top legal issues that I really want to make sure churches are aware of. So there are some things that have changed about political speech from the church, and there are people who would say, yes, we want to lean into that, and there are some churches that say politics in church is not the way to go. But there are also the reality that with funding shifts for so many nonprofits, a lot of nonprofits have lost grants, have lost funding. It's really a critical time for churches, I think, who can stand in the gap and to be able to serve the broader community. So we're also dealing with matters about healthy church leaders in a challenging world. The church is often only as strong as the leadership that's there, and these difficult times also can impact leaders. So we're really wanting to help churches understand the legal issues that they need to know for this time. We also want them to have the strength of the financial support and financial insight, but also we want to lean into being a place where we can encourage healthy church leaders.
You know, Erika, one of the things that I appreciate about you is you are not only a brilliant legal mind, barred to present things and arguments in front of the Supreme Court of the United States, but you are also a spirit-filled believer, and you approach your career through the lens of it being a kingdom assignment. And so we can look at what is happening around us in the governmental mountain of influence and can easily see that there is this attack on truth that is happening. And we know that the Word of God says that His people perish for lack of knowledge.
Correct.
And it is so important for church leaders, whether you are a pastor, you are a member of the Board of Trustees, a church administrator, anybody who has any sort of fiduciary responsibility and governing authority over a church, to have the knowledge that is necessary to traverse what is happening now and what is coming in the future.
Well, I appreciate that. And we really want to create a place where church leaders know that they don't have to do this alone, and they don't have to Google their way through, or, now ChatGPT, I'm a fan, your way through, right? But we want to be that trusted resource because, as you suggested, now it's hard to know what's real and what's not. AI is only going to become even more greatly used, and I think there's just a lot of confusion about what is accurate, what is true, and we want to be that space where church leaders know that they can rely upon. We've been doing this for over 18 years as it relates to this event. It was earlier known as the Church Compliance Conference, and we rebranded it to really focus on the fact that we're bringing together church leaders. That is a passion that we have, and this is definitely an era where the church is being tested as well, like never before, and so we're really wanting to encourage church leaders to stand strong, to be firm, to be able to have the resilience that's needed in this time. I do believe it's a divine call to serve pastors, leaders, church administrators across the nation, and I really love the work of WEAA and what you do with your church and even in your work, and I love the fact that we get to invite your listeners to be a part of this bigger vision.
Well, I'm looking forward to the 18th Annual Church Law and Leadership Summit. Again, this year's theme is expires for such a time as this, standing firm, serving strong. It's on Thursday, September 18th. It is happening online. Folks can join virtually from everywhere. I will be a part of the day. I'm excited to moderate one of your panel discussions. Everybody needs to attend. If you play a role in church leadership, you need to attend. Come and get this information. Registration information is available online at erikacole.com.
Yep, that's ERIKACOLE.com. Just click on Church Law and Leadership Summit, and all the details are there for you.
Erika Cole, the church attorney, always a pleasure.
Love being with you. Thank you so much. We are looking forward to having you with us next month as well. Thank you so much for being willing to moderate our Fireside Chat. People love that experience, and I'm glad that you'll be an important part of the day.
It is my honor. I'm really looking forward to it. This is the Gospel Grace Morning Show on WEAA.